Hey, what's up? This is Marina Shanto, and I want to welcome you back to our next edition of Eclectic Rhythms by Timmy Tom Todd and Little Boy Feet. After that, we're going to bring you back to Vegan Vegans.
Let me tell you something.
Let me tell you something, my friend.
Let me tell you something.
Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something.
Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something.
Let me tell you something.
Let me tell you something, Ultimatrix.
Let me tell you something you already know.
Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something.
Let me tell you something else, man.
I'm very excited.
I'm very excited,
Very
too.
excited. We have a bank of phone calls from
We have
friends
people-
and family.
But from people we know and we don't know who are just looking for advice. And I'll tell you, I'm not a therapist.
Wait, what?
No, I know. So if we want to stop right now, I'm not. You know who else isn't a therapist? Glennon Doyle, or half of these people that have podcasts or things. So I'm like, why not? I have stories.
Can I tell you something?
Tell me.
Can I tell you
Let
something?
let me tell me something.
Let me tell you something about what you have said that name, I don't know, 8 times this week on the phone.
What?
Glennon Doyle.
You don't know who she is?
I have no idea.
You
but
didn't
I've-
even try to Google her?
I've been nodding and just,
I left you 20 audio notes that was so surprised. She's not a real therapist. People love her. She's all about like empowerment and women and finding your truth and yourself. And I was like, wow, she's great. People love her. She must definitely be an accredited therapist. No, she's an author and an activist.
Same.
So I'm an author. I have a journal,
Yeah.
and I'm an activist for what's right. So I think we have,
And I'm an activist for what's wrong.
and so here we are
And here we are.
to help people out the best way we know how.
This is it.
Okay.
Yeah, we're going to take a shot at it.
We're going to take a shot.
John, did I show you where the calls were?
I got them queued up.
Oh, look at that. Do you want to go top to bottom or bottom to top?
Let's go top to bottom.
Here we go.
Here we go.
Okay, who do you most identify with? Mario, Sonic the Hedgehog, or Crash Bandicoot? Get back to me at Downtown Egg. Thank you very much. Bye.
Downtown Egg?
Downtown Egg.
Okay.
What was it? So who do you identify most with?
Yes.
Mario, Crash Bandicoot, or who? Sonic the Hedgehog?
Sonic the Hedgehog.
Yeah, I got to go Mario.
Sonic the Hedgehog.
Sonic.
Why Mario for you?
It's the only one I know. I mean, I know who Sonic is, but like I don't identify as a hedgehog.
My family, it really resonates, I think, to me. Like, it's a go-getter type of person. It's the only little animal I played. I didn't play Mario. My family didn't get me Super Mario.
Yeah.
I had Sonic. You had Mario?
I had a Game Boy Mario, but we had the neighbor had a regular Nintendo,
And so
8-bit. So I got to go over to his house and lie to my parents and say I wasn't playing video games.
But you were.
We were.
And so you identify most with the essence of an Italian plumber.
Of those 3 options, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
If we did like, F, Marry, Kill,
Yeah.
I would. Oh, I don't know.
You would
That's changing the whole thing.
Yeah.
I don't want to do that.
Okay.
We're going right back on the highway.
Yeah.
We just took a off ramp.
Weird
We're
off-ramp.
taking an on ramp.
Yeah.
Yeah. We're back where we started.
Yeah, and I'm a Sonic Hedgehog. I feel like in the right light, I look like a hedgehog.
No.
Yeah.
No.
If I looked like any one of them, I don't even know who Crash Bandicoot is.
He looks a lot like Sonic, but he stands up on his back legs. He's another video game character.
In Sonic?
No.
Oh.
He's got his own video
His
game.
own separate universe.
He does?
That's right. Yeah.
Is that
John, do you mind showing us a picture of Crash?
Let's get Crash on the horn.
Here's the thing, though. I don't identify as how Mario looks. Let me tell you something. I've been a plumber.
You have?
I have. So out of high school, I got into the apartment business.
That's smart.
As a leasing person, because you don't need a degree for that.
Did you get your rent for free?
Yes, I did.
That's smart.
But eventually, I got tired of I was pretty good at leasing, so then I got a whole team. I taught people how to lease, and I hated that. So then I became a maintenance man, and I only, the Make Tag commercials where the guy's sitting in the office, he doesn't have to fix anything.
Yeah.
I only worked at brand new apartment complexes.
That's so smart.
So I got a brand new luxury apartment complex, and if anything broke, I would just call in the warranty. There's Mario.
Okay, Mario, that's you. Crash Bandicoot.
That's what Crash Bandicoot looks like.
Oh, he looks like he needs sleep.
I would say that he's subtly more attractive than Sonic.
He is, but I didn't go for looks. I think I'm just going for the energy and what I'm familiar with.
Okay. So curling up into a ball and collecting golden coins.
100%.
I love it.
I think that is me in a nutshell. Curling up into a ball. I'm a bit of an introvert. Okay. All right. I'm over it. I
That's a little
think.
taste of
Yeah.
the
Well,
coot.
the coot. We don't. No one.
We're shortening Bandicoot.
To coot. It sounds like an adult video game. No. Okay. Next. Let's go to the next call.
Next caller, please. Butt dial.
Why do we exist?
Why do we exist?
Is this one of your friends?
I don't know. Why do we exist? I mean,
Why?
tell
I think. Let me tell you something.
tell me something.
I think we exist to figure out why we exist. And once we figure it out, I don't think there's death. I think there's an unlock. And when we reach enlightenment, then we just go to another plane of existence.
Why do we exist? I would say, let me tell you something. I would say, I think we exist. There's a scientific and a spiritual way to look at it. I think scientifically, I'm unclear. I mean, we exist, and I think there's other things that exist. I go to bed at night going, isn't it crazy? We're just these small little like gibbons on this big thing that's moving, and there's so many other planets that are moving. And then how is it not possible that, if you get me on mushrooms or something, that I think, whoa, is there another Jen from another alternate universe doing something similar? Are we?
Whoa.
John showed me this. Are we at the? What's the thing, John? What's the opinion? We're either the highest group that's out right now of living organisms, or we're the lowest and we're being under observation. Like there's a whole thing, because I just feel like there's so much we don't know. So why do we exist? I think you have to like look internally and like find your why, because it can get really overwhelming because we're all just little creatures living on this earth, that whether you believe spiritual stuff or religious stuff, but I don't know, like you almost have to give your own reason as to why you deserve and want the will to live and to be here.
Well, let me tell you something.
Yeah, tell me something.
I think the biggest takeaway from that very important statement was that I don't know what the word gibbons is.
Gibbons is, so I make up a lot of words. So gibbons is, John, what's a gibbon?
It can be anything small.
Yep.
Or a throwaway item, like, look at this gibbon.
Yeah, like if you have things on your shirt, like you have dog hairs on your shirt, just say gibbons. Like, I have all these gibbons.
So you created this word.
100%.
Oh.
Since middle school or high school.
Good.
Yeah.
Yeah, great.
Oh, gibbons. So
I
now
just
you know.
didn't want to be
There's
the
also
only one on the
gribbons.
planet.
It's what?
There's gribbons.
There's
as well.
gribbons too. Gribbons is, I've said gribbons a lot, gibbons a lot. I've made up words all my life. It's either a brilliant thing or maybe a mental illness. But yeah, so that's what gibbons are. Yeah. But yeah, I mean, that's why I think why do we exist? I think, I don't know. My dad would say to improve on the species, but I think that's a really small, granular way of looking at us like as humans. But I think on the bigger scale, you kind of just have to find out for yourself why you exist, because all this, there's so much unknown.
Find your why.
Celestially, I think we're, this isn't our first go around.
What do you mean by that?
Like I don't in kind of like the reincarnation kind of way. I think that I look at Earth like an amusement park.
Okay.
Like if you go to Magic Mountain, you're like, I want to go ride that ride. I think we're celestial souls somewhere in a greater place, and some of us look at Earth and go, dude, Earth's fun. Let's ride that one again. And then when you're done, you can go to somewhere else.
Interesting. Like I lean on that, like that we're energy, because I try to marry or dance like the scientific with the spiritual and the what we know and what we don't know. But we are matter, we are energy. So how does that, like when we die, I just don't think our energy dies. So
Right.
I do agree with that. And I think we don't know the answer. So I think that's the scary part about death and existing in general is we are control freaks. We want to know, we want to control, or we don't want to know, but we still know. And this is the one thing is what happens after existence is done.
And I think, sorry, were you done? I didn't want to cut you off.
No, I'm done.
Let me tell you something.
Tell me.
I think that's why people cling to religion, alcohol, substances, like whatever is it that calms that little, like, what are we doing
That
here
unknown.
voice? Yeah.
That's what religion is. That's what I always think about. And I try not to, like, I don't think you should shame anyone if it's not hurting anyone else. I always tell John, what do I say? Community.
Gibbons.
People want to find a sense of community in this unknown, whatever that is, like-minded voices. So you just don't feel as isolated, because life is scary. This is a crazy place.
Yeah.
So great. I hope we pontificated on your answer, and that you should exist and love who you are.
Keep existing.
Keep
Find your
existing.
why.
Find your why.
Find your why. We're finding our why today.
Today. That is true.
Yeah.
It was better than our last why. I think we're doing
I
good.
think it's going very well.
Yes. Let's keep the calls rolling, John.
Guys, I've just been racking my brain because I need to know, did unicorns really exist? I mean, talk to me. Break it down. Show me the science. Show me the anthropological studies. I need to know, because it can't just be in Harry Potter. It can't just be all over pop culture. There's all these references. It has to be real. It's on flags. It's in the British Isles. I need to know. unicorns. Get to the bottom of it.
That sounds like a very familiar voice.
It does.
Did you see the new unicorn movie on Netflix?
No, it's like the dark one that's like funny, but it's kind of murderous.
Mm-hmm.
No, I have some people I kind of know in it, but is it good?
Yes.
Really? I need to watch
I
it.
enjoyed it. It was like, what's those movies where they go to the island and it's a rich guy? Like the Onion, something Onion, the crystal ball onion. No, it's not.
I never have heard of that. I
Anyway.
Glass onion.
Glass onion.
Thank you, John.
Is it really?
And then the Glass Onion was a sequel to the first one called
The Mysterious Pearl.
Look at that. What? Really? No. Oh, okay.
Oh.
That felt right.
Dude, if you say anything with enough confidence,
I mean,
I will believe it. Anyway, I loved it. Unicorns, it's great. Not going to spoil anything about it. I would recommend it.
yeah.
Here's what I do about movies. Let me tell you something about movies.
Tell it. Yeah.
When someone goes, "Oh, this movie's great. You got to go see it." And I'm like, "My expectations are
Is it
heightened."
Andrew Dice Clay? Is that who tells you to go see the movies? Because that's who you just sounded like.
He is returning to comedy.
Okay, go ahead.
How you doing? Let me tell you something's got me in a little New York state of mind over
That's
here.
fine. It's
right?
not the worst accent. Continue.
Yeah. So, I'm on Netflix over here, and I'm watching, and then there's a unicorn and the guy and the thing, and it happens, and then the movie keeps going. But here's the thing about movies. If you recommend it too much, probably not going to watch it.
Oh, you don't like someone that's a pusher?
I just don't tell me. Just go, hey, I think you should watch this. I think you would enjoy this film. Say nothing else.
Everything, Everywhere, All at Once. I loved. I would say watch it. That movie that just came out with Leonardo DiCaprio.
Nobody believes me.
What is that?
That's Andrew Dice Clay. He quit smoking, still takes a cigarette on stage with him.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
It's a security blanket. What's the movie we just saw with Leonardo DiCaprio? Can't
All the
Trouble.
wars every day.
All
at
the
once.
war. Make it
One
stop.
battle after another.
One battle after another. Great movie.
Yeah.
And the movie that came out, there's just been a few movies that I'm like, oh, I do indie films, especially like my family in North Carolina, they don't know about to see. I'm like, no, find the Alamo Draft House and go see this movie. The LA Gen is telling you to go see this movie that's not going to make mass release. But now I know not to tell you to see anything because you're anti seeing stuff people.
No. I just don't over recommend it because then I'm going to heighten my expectations, and then I'll just go.
But if I asked you to see, I was like, oh, really go see this movie. Would you secretly journal? Jen needs to chill with how much she wants me to see this movie.
No, I don't. I publicly journal. I have a vlog.
Oh.
And I would tell everyone. I would tell my millions of viewers and followers.
Oh, cool.
But no, I would just go. I either watch it or not. And what it basically comes down to is whether or not Lisa wants to watch it.
Oh, well, John will sucker me into things that I don't want to watch, and then I end up liking it. He's usually right. He has a very good pick in music and movies.
Mm-hmm.
I'm watching a documentary on Brittany Murphy's death right now, and I've seen it already. I'm
Oh.
watching it again.
A rewatch.
I'm rewatching Brittany Murphy's documentary because it's so crazy that she dated this like weird guy, and then everyone died in the house due to mold. And I think
Is that how she died?
they think. I don't know. I think the mom had something to do with it. The mom
Really?
went wackadoo, or maybe she was always like that. I don't know. Watch the documentary.
Super big crush on Brittany Murphy.
She's so cute and fun.
Yeah, I
32.
moved here. Dude, I moved here. I was like, Brittany Murphy.
Yeah.
All the Britneys. Brittany Murphy, Brittany Snow, Britney Spears. Yeah.
Bless her.
Got to work with Britney Spears a lot.
You did?
A ton.
On what?
Music videos.
Which ones?
Till the World Ends, and I can't remember the name of the other one.
How was she?
She was great. We would smoke cigarettes between shots.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, the director that got me my start was he was a huge music video director.
I'm a big fan of Britney. What do you feel about her status? Like, what do you feel about her now? Like, there are things people saying that's not the real Britney because it is such night and day from what we knew of Britney.
And it
but
doesn't even look like her.
No, like it's almost a fabricated. Like, where is the real Britney?
Yeah.
Wait a minute.
We were never like, hey girl, I'll see you later. It was more like, oh, I'm happy to be working. Yeah. Well, that.
Whoa.
Remember, John?
Oh, baby, how was I supposed to know?
Not bad, right, John?
Not bad.
Kind of sounds like her.
Something wasn't right.
Do you think there's a deeper meaning behind "Hit Me, Baby, One More Time"? Do you think she was going through some kind of domestic issue?
No, she was 15.
Oh, well, she didn't write that.
She didn't write any. Well, she wrote some of her songs. Her most critically acclaimed album was when she was going through her darkest time, and I think it was the World Ends album. I think. I don't know. I just feel really bad for her, and I know. I mean, I don't know. I don't know if the right decision was to get her out of the conservatorship because now I see her and she's dancing with knives, and I feel like she doesn't leave her house. It feels like when I used to do Vyvanse recreationally too much, which is like Adderall, and I would just stay in my house all day, and I would do my makeup, I would binge clean, and I became more and more of a hermit. But I was feeling really uplifted by this methamphetamine I was taking, but I was really depressed and covering my problems, but I wasn't leaving my home. She doesn't really leave her home.
So you got ready to stay in.
100%.
That's the name of this episode.
Got ready to stay in is the name of a lot of, I am the most introverted extrovert you'll ever meet.
Get ready for a big night in.
Yeah, we're going to binge clean and then we're going to do our makeup and then take a cute picture.
It's totally going to be in the bio of this podcast. It's like, get ready for a big night in. It's, let me tell you something.
Yep. Okay, hold on. So unicorns. So do you think they're real?
No.
No, I don't either.
I think maybe 100 million years ago there was a horse that had a horn on it.
No, he had like a cyst. I think a horse had a cyst on his forehead, and then I don't know, he fell in a sparkly mud, and then then someone was like, we only have potatoes. Look at the thing that don't give us hope.
They became Irish.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm just like picking language.
There are rhinoceroses, and there are horses, and there are zebras. So there could have been a thing that used to exist that was like a horse with a horn.
What? Was it a horn? Because is that what the unicorn has as a horn? It looks like a magical stick.
It's supposed to have some magical powers associated with it because to me, it twists and twirls around like that candy that comes on the stick.
Yeah.
You know, what's the name of that candy?
No clue.
John,
the swirl, it's hard. It's very hard candy, and it looks like it's swirl, and it's on a very long stick. Do you know?
Oh, yeah. They're bad. They're not very delicious.
They are not good.
Yeah.
But visually, it looks like that.
Yeah. No. Yeah. So I guess to answer that, I would. This man really wanted us to give a good answer, and I would say the answer is, sorry, dude. I don't think unicorns are real or relevant at this time. I think maybe if they were, but they've been extinct for a minute.
I think they can be as real to you as you want them to be.
Yeah.
Golf clap. Nice.
Do you know, I don't think this is blue, because I have friends now who are in a lot of poly relationships. Do you know that, I'm generationally like skittish about it, but I'm also like, I live in LA, so I'm like, it's cool. But I always have questions. Usually the third person that's in a throuple is the unicorn. That's what they call them, I believe. And they get everything paid for. It's like the couple will take care of them and take them to dinner. And then I'm like, besides the stuff you'd have to do, I would be a friend unicorn.
Did you watch Hacks?
I'm behind.
Okay, then I won't ruin that. But about the poly thing, very interested in the poly thing. But from like a one-sided thing, because I don't believe that if Lisa was to like call me today and be like, I had sex with a woman yesterday, I would go, great, how was it? Wouldn't bother me in the slightest. But if she even says that the male barista flirted with her a little bit, I get rage in my eyes. So I'm super jealous of dudes, but like absolutely not jealous of women. I say all that to say, like, if she had a girlfriend or we had a girlfriend, I think that would be awesome.
How do you think she would feel if you were also intimate with the girlfriend?
Oh, we've already clearly stated that those lines would be that if let's say I went out and became a mega famous comedian and I had groupies, she would also be entertaining other men.
John, what do you think?
The idea is good, but it never holds up.
I will say that I have many people who I care about who have, in the past and recently, tried to open up their relationships, and somebody ends up falling in love with one of the other people. And then I also think it's like relationships are work, and I think everyone has desires, and I think everyone has attractions to other people because we're animals. But I think like when you find someone that it's better being with them than without them, you take the effort to make that work and give that the respect that it needs, knowing that there's going to be sour moments. And like, that's the point of a relationship.
Right.
It's like, you're my best friend and we like to be intimate sometimes, and you're there for me to hold my hair back, and you're going to change too. And I'm going to change. But again, some people are like, I also have people that are very happy in poly relationships. It's almost like a poly family sitch. It's very interesting. So I don't know. I think of my jealousy and my old schoolness. I'm used to like my mom, my dad fighting a lot, and it's like a Bruce Springsteen song, and then you like make up and everyone goes to a chain restaurant.
Like an Olive Garden?
An Outback.
Oh, boob and onion.
Yeah, Olive Garden. Those breadsticks turn cold in 1 second, and then they're like rocks.
Much like In-N-Out fries.
In-N-Out fries shouldn't be a thing. We talked about this. We let In-N-Out fries pass. They're crap.
They're the worst.
But
the burgers.
But the burgers.
The burger is that's fascinating that the burger is so good that no one even talks about how bad the fries are.
I have to doll up the fries. I have to get them extra crispy, add American cheese, and put pepper juice on top.
Pepper juice.
I rip off the peppers, and I learned this on TikTok or Instagram. You rip open the pepper like a little rabbit.
But you made this gesture with your mouth?
Yeah. And it might
bite them open like a savage.
Open, like a little savage.
And
They're
then,
little. It's cute. You nibble on them. And
are
then
they pepperoncinis like Papa John's pizza pepperoncinis?
What are they called, John? The little pepperoncinis. The little nubbin. They're little nubbins, though. They're not the fat ones.
Oh, but they're not gibbons.
They're not gibbons.
Or gribbons.
No.
They're nubbins.
Yes.
All right.
You're picking up what I'm putting down. Let me tell you something.
Hey, I just got told. Nice.
Let's go to another call.
Let's do it.
Yes, hello, my name is Michael Shukran. I want to ask about my penis. Take my penis. To have it, Miss Swifty. I want to see this. Yes, hello, my name is Michael Shukran. I want to ask about my penis. Take my penis.
Is that a gargoyle troll?
I think we're just going to skip right on past that one.
Yeah, I don't understand that one at all.
Let's see what's next.
Next one.
To the wedding. I want to go to see the wedding.
The new union collective bargaining agreement meal penalties for our property. Prior to the new collective bargaining agreement for our property, this is looking for some advice on the new union collective bargaining agreement meal penalties for our property. Prior to the new collective bargaining agreement for our property, we had two types of meal penalties that hourly employees were paid for. One is for meals less than 30 minutes. This has not changed. And the other was for meals that happened after the end of the 4th hour of work. The CBA has changed that penalty to the end of the 5th hour of work. This change is already in place for the contract, except that I believe employees are still being paid as if the change has not happened. In store force, we're still showing MP as an employee clocks out for lunch during their 5th hour of work. I know payroll is run through ADP, but I can't tell if this change has been updated into any of our systems. This costs us an additional hour of pay per penalty each time it happens. Is there a way to update this in store force and or ADP to align with the CBA? I've listed the locations below.
I think that's. I think I'll take a stab, and if you want to add on,
I think the answer is pretty clear.
I mean, the answer is clear. I mean, when you have union objectification, you really have to break it down into the subject of where it falls: hourly break versus quarterly break versus how the MPs, is what she stated, clearly identify with the files. So if you're retroactively giving people what they should have deserved before, but the employees' rule and protocol has changed, then we do have to update that. Now, my friend and my co-host that isn't here today, Clarice, she's going to be the one that you're want to contact for that, 877-244-2163-6. And that's basically it. I mean, you follow the protocols through the loops, through the humps and the bumps, and then you go back, and then that becomes clear on why the meal penalties even being retroactive. Any thoughts?
Yeah, well, to address the update on the system, then you have to log into your ADT, and then you're going to want to go into File Preferences, Services Rendered, and then update the firmware.
Yeah,
and that'll take care of all your time card payroll issues.
Yeah, it's really a code system.
Yeah, I mean,
basic.
Once you get the code down, it's really easy.
It's really
easy.
But
I can see where you would get confused.
Yeah, I mean, he seemed well versed, but a little elementary. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's kind of a basic question.
Doesn't quite have his 10,000 hours.
No, but you know what? Maybe he'll get that meal break he needs.
Well, I hope that helps.
Yeah, I hope that helps. Next,
Go
41.
Isaac and Jen. I'm so excited to be talking to you. I'm a long-time listener, first-time caller. I haven't talked to my father in 15 years. We got into an argument. Basically, the gist of the argument was if two invisible giraffes are arguing in a soundproof room, but one of them is an imaginary one, and the other one is fluent in Morse code, well, then who wins the argument? I mean, it's pretty simple to me, but, you know, agree to disagree, I guess. If you could help me out, that'd be great.
I want to know more about the father-son relationship.
Me too. There's a lot going on there. There's a lot to unpack.
There is, because I feel like the son was being gaslit with this constant weird joke or tale. I mean, it's really less about the giraffes, and it's more about the father-son dynamic.
Yeah, and I think the giraffes are a metaphor.
Yeah.
Have you seen giraffes fight?
They fight?
Yeah, they whip their necks onto the neck of the other giraffe.
Well, that's so sassy.
It's very sassy.
Do they hurt that?
They go whoosh. I mean, it's insane.
Is their neck a bone, or is it soft mush?
It's very bony.
Is it one long bone?
It's many vertebrae like we have.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Man, we are all connected.
We are. We're all the same thing.
We are.
We're all love and light and joy
if you want to be, if you lean into that,
Yeah.
and you lean into that side of your existence.
Well,
that's
this
the
morning I
call.
woke up and I was darkness.
Why?
Oh, I drank too much yesterday.
Do you mentally and physically, as you get older, we all feel like death. But did you wake up and mentally feel depressed?
Yes,
Were you disappointed in yourself that you made poor choices?
that's right.
And then you felt like that's
because
the
my
reason you're
choice-
not in. Like I feel like, well, that's the reason I'm my own worst enemy, and that's the reason I've hiccuped my whole life is because I had too many drinks last night with my friend. Then I spiral.
My choices yesterday affected a small puppy who is now sick. So I feel terrible.
Wow.
Way to bring it down.
Yeah, I mean, there's no joke from there. I feel really bad, and maybe. Did you just play music?
Ba-na-na-na-na.
Let me tell you something.
Hey, your puppy's sick over here. How about this? Let's play, because we're on number 8. Looks like 8 is next. Let's play the bottom one, just see what happens. Let's skip to the bottom.
Yeah.
Hi, I'm just like having a really hard time right now. I'm really confused. I'm just like really need support. I knew that you'd be the one to call. Is water wet? Okay, call me back ASAP. Bye.
That's my friend Margot,
Oh,
comedian Margot Hamilton.
hi, Margot.
Yeah. She deals with this issue a lot,
Wet water?
whether it is or not.
Well, yeah. I mean, it seems like a funny question, but when you really think about it, and you think about the description,
It's in the name.
yeah, water, wet water. I mean, I feel like the descriptor wet is derived from water,
From the ancient W of the
from the
water.
ancient W of the water.
Mhm. And then you tee it up in the middle.
It's funny, though. Who was the first person that ever went, oh, this feeling, I don't know, it's damp. No, it's juicy. No, it's wet. We'll call it wet.
I think the first word to describe a mild wetness was moist. Which
Moist is a disgusting word.
It is. It's every woman's least favorite word.
Do you like the word moist?
I do not like the word moist, but my moist is the word fresh.
Wait, fresh is fine.
It's not fine.
Fresh vegetables, fresh new day, fresh
Yeah.
start.
Here's the thing that gets me about fresh. If you're at a restaurant and you go, is it fresh? What are you doing? I dated a girl for a very long time, 5 years. And every time we would go out, oh, are the strawberries fresh?
Well, they're always going to say yes.
Yes, they're always going to say yes. Asking the waiter or a staff member at an establishment what their opinion is on the food or service or what you should get is the dumbest thing that you can do.
But that isn't about, you're attacking the word fresh based on Claire, who you used to date. I don't know if that's her name, because that was a kind of a dumb choice when she'd go to a place that is an establishment that is hopefully supposed to, out the gate, the understanding is the food is good and fresh, and this is why we're a business. So I think it's less about the word fresh and more about what she asked. But I think fresh is fine. I think moist is gross. I think ripe.
What's wrong with ripe?
Oh, ripe? Ripe feels like an old banana or a butt cheek.
One singular butt cheek?
Yeah, just like a ripe. Ugh, but it's like, it's not.
Oh, that's ripe.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Ripe is stinky. John, ripe?
Stink factor 10.
Whoa. Stink factor
Factor
10.
10.
I didn't even know we had a stink scale.
I don't
and
know.
We've maxed it out already. We've maxed out the stink scale. Factor 10.
Water is wet. Yeah, sure. I mean, yeah, water is wet. What do you think?
I think water can be many different things to many different people.
Water's not dry.
It's not dry. Well, in some forms, in the form of ice, it could be
Oh, like dry ice or
Mhm.
gas. Isn't
There's 3 forms of water.
nitrogen?
It's a solid, liquid, and a gas.
Yeah, I didn't pay attention to this. This is chemistry.
Oh, do you know how many times I failed chemistry?
I didn't take
No,
it.
biology. Excuse me, biology. I opted to relieve myself from biology at Millbrook 3 times.
Oh, I didn't even know that was an option. They just put me in the dumb class. They were like, these are beakers.
Well, they kept trying to teach evolution, and I grew up going to church, so I just kept going, well, where did that come from?
You were religious as a kid, right?
Uh-huh.
Are you still fairly religious or no?
I have like a core set of values.
I see
but
that. I see that.
I'm drifting further and further away from what I was biblically indoctrinated with when I was a kid.
That's growing up. I think that's finding your own identity and like seeing what works for you and what, because I think a lot of core values overlap in anything you know, if you were what you believed in as a kid, unless it was insane.
I think like if you just want to emulate the teachings of Jesus and be like him and try and be a good person and feed the hungry and like, you know, turn the other cheek and be a very good person and just try to be the best version of yourself, I think that's great.
Yeah.
But I think that there's a bunch of indoctrination that the church does now that like is just brainwashing, and I don't believe that there is an eternal lake of fiery damnation that the person who created you is going to put you in if you don't accept or are lucky enough to be in a position that you were taught that his son, like he's going to kill somebody so that you don't die, and if you don't, he's going to, you know, like what are we doing?
Well, it's a flip-flop to me, because you're praising good and love and this and that, and then you're like, but then there's this punt, but there's still a certain set of rules that apply that I'm always like, but wait a minute, I thought it's about being a good person. I thought it's about that. Yeah, I can get behind those values because I think those are universal, you know, if you're a good person or you try to be. What's the next caller?
I have a question for Isaac and Jen. Would you rather have the spaghetti for hair that grows when you're embarrassed, or would you rather sweat mayonnaise every time you're nervous?
I know my answer.
Well, they're both similar things. So one's spaghetti for hair that grows when you're embarrassed. The other one is sweat mayonnaise when you're nervous. Say it at the same time. 1, 2, 3. Spaghetti.
Mayonnaise.
What?
And I hate mayonnaise.
Why would you want to smell like mayonnaise?
I don't want to smell like mayonnaise. I just don't want spaghetti for hair.
If it's real spaghetti, I'd carry butter and pecorino, and I would nibble on it. I would give myself haircuts with my mouth.
Other people would come up to you and eat your hair all the time.
Other people wouldn't go near you because you smell like an old, dried out Subway sandwich.
I also don't get nervous.
Cool as ice.
That's right.
I don't believe that. Everyone gets nervous, just at different ways of showing it. You don't ever get nervous.
I don't get what to get nervous about. I've done all the hard stuff. I get nervous for about 5 minutes before I go on stage at a theater, and that's it.
And then you'd be sweating like mayonnaise.
But how funny would it be if a comedian walked out just drenched in mayonnaise?
Fair. Fair.
It's
actually
only
fine.
an advantage.
Well, I would have spaghetti, but spaghetti is one of my favorite foods, and so I would just eat my own hair.
Just
yeah.
Ugh. No.
And it would sound like that.
He didn't say what kind of noodle it was.
It could be any kind of noodle. It could be farfalle. It could be angel hair pasta. It could be rigatoni. It could be anything.
Lasagna noodles?
Fine, thick, as long as it's, I mean, as long as it's al dente and good, and I could put butter and pecorino on it, or pesto, or Rouse sauce. I eat pasta almost every day.
Are you Italian?
No.
But you want to be Italian.
Everyone thought I was Italian. When I was a kid, I wanted to be Italian, and
Same.
I wanted to be Catholic and go to CCD on every Wednesday. And I'm Lebanese and German, and I'm Greek Orthodox. So I had to go to the churches where they like said everything in threes, and you were there for 9 hours, and it wasn't not in English. And my situ would make my situ would make me go, and it was like, and then it was like so much, and I didn't know what they were saying, and then I felt very left out.
I had a deep sense of like actual mourning that I wasn't Italian as a child because I knew I could never join the mafia.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
What are you?
German.
Full?
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
That's why I changed my last name.
Got it. I'm Bartels, but that's
You get away with Bartels. You get Bartels all over this town. You know what you can't do? Can't your way around this city.
That's fair. That's true. I just get, it's Bartels, and I'm like, no, it's Bartels.
But there's a famous wine Bartels and James.
Spelled different. Bartels is me. Bartels is the other way. But there is Bartels Harley Davidson at LAX. I'm not affiliated at all. I wish I was. I wish I had an uncle that maybe owned part of it.
Well, there's still time
to find them, or to try to get in.
To find the claim to the throne, the Harley Davidson throne.
I could just go in there and probably flash my name.
Still a little. Hey, what's up?
Jen Bartels was formally extracted from LAX this morning.
Formally extracted. Wait, you're telling me that inside the Los Angeles airport is a Harley Davidson dealership?
Harley Davidson store. Bartels Harley Davidson.
Store. Okay. I thought there was like, I'm about to go to Memphis. Let me grab a hog real quick. And then people are test driving up and down the halls of the air.
You know, it's LAX. I wouldn't put it past it. That is the worst airport in the whole wide world that just keeps getting bigger and smaller at the same time. It's expanding and becoming more difficult.
Yeah, which is why we have to take a train now.
Yeah, that takes you still far away. I can't.
I have to go there tomorrow morning.
Really?
At 6 a.m. Well, when this comes out, it'll be tomorrow morning. I'm going there at 6 a.m. to go to Indiana, Chicago. I'm going somewhere in the Midwest.
You're lying. You're not going anywhere. You don't know where you're going.
I'm going on Wednesday to either Indiana or Chicago.
You choose. Next caller, you choose where Isaac goes.
Let me tell you something about where Isaac's going.
Let's go to the next call.
Hey, so when I was a kid, we used to do like prank calls and stuff, and we would use these funny names. We would call big box stores like Kmart and Sears and Walmart, and we would ask for them to page Dr. Janus, Dr. Hugh Janus. So what I'm asking for y'all is, what names did you use when y'all were prank calling folks as a kid, and did you call stores and ask them to page people? And do you think you can do it now to this day? I'm going to have another beer. I can't wait to hear your answer. Thanks. Long time listener, first time caller.
That voice sounds not familiar at all to me.
No, I don't know who that is.
We only prank called other houses when I was a kid.
When I was a kid, we prank called houses, homes, but then I knew that song from, who sings it, John? Hey, little thing, Black Rose. And I would call and go, hey, little thing, let me light your candle, cause mama, I'll show. And then I'd hang up and think it was the funniest thing.
I would be tickled by that.
It's smart.
Yeah.
And then I would also order pizzas to other people's homes.
But you didn't pay for it?
Because back in the day, you could pay in cash. It was, in the 90s.
Oh,
so
that's devious.
I know. I'd also called the psychic hotline at my friend's house, and then I racked up their bill $120.
Which in the 90s was like $10,000.
I had to go and pay for it and apologize, and then I couldn't hang out with him anymore. So when you prank call, what would you do?
I was usually the accomplice in a prank call situation.
Oh, I was the leader.
Yeah. But I didn't find out what the funniest one to me was until after my prank calling days, which is to call a home and say, is Mr. Walls there? And they say no. And you say, well, is Mrs. Walls there? And they also say no. And then you go, well, are there any walls there? And they go, no, there's no walls here. You go, well, what's holding up the roof?
Smart.
As a child, that was the funniest thing I'd ever heard.
That's clever. I mean, I like that. I don't like the scary ones. I remember some guys back in the, I don't like scary pranks. I don't like being mean. I do not like it. Unless you're a horrible, horrible person, then the universe will see that. But did you ever prank call, John?
Lots of stores.
You did do stores?
Yeah, stores was a good one.
I guess to you. Wait, what stores?
Your local KB Toys.
And what would you call and tell KB Toys?
I was like, hey, you got the new WWE wrestling game in? And they're like, no, that doesn't come out. And I was like, I gotcha. It was innocent.
I can see it.
John is such a good boy.
I was just like Dennis the Menace.
John, don't take that. When I first met John, I was like, who's that adult Dennis the Menace? And then he was like, who's that girl that has to have juice boxes because she's weird? And then he found out I had type 1 diabetes.
Joke's on you, Dennis.
Joke's on you, Dennis. Now who buys me those juice boxes?
Yeah, juice box boy.
Why did the organ need to come in?
It's the sound of the juice.
I wouldn't prank call anyone now. I just feel I don't like when joke's on you. Even with comedy, it's like when people rat on people in the I don't like it. You could riff with them.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't like when people feel like they can't sit in front of the crowd because someone's going to be mean. Because I'm like, you're just projecting this because you probably don't like yourself, or you had a weird, I don't know. Like, I don't think you need to be a bully.
To find someone in the audience as a comedian and then just like rip them apart is, I think it's just punching down. And it just shows that you don't know how to write jokes.
Yeah. I mean, I think if someone's heckling you and you're like having to save yourself up there.
Open season, light them up.
Fine.
Yep.
Fine. That's not, you're in a show. If you wouldn't do that in a Broadway show or in a movie theater, and if you did, you're probably the one that's on your phone in the movie theater. Bye.
Right.
And that, and it's such already a vulnerable thing to be a version of yourself, to tell jokes and tell stories in real time. So I think that's fair because that's on them. But
I think real crowd work is a pathway to another premise.
Yeah.
So like have your premise set up and you're mining for gold inside of an audience member. You're getting audience participation, but it's not like, hey, how long have you guys been dating? Who cares how long they've been dating? We didn't buy tickets, $80 tickets to find out who the front row's dating. We don't care. But if that leads you, well, let me tell you a story about somebody that I was dating. Like, have your crowd work service the show.
Yeah.
And not a lot of people do that.
Yeah. I mean, I've seen some people do, Nicole Byer does really fun crowd work. And then there's this girl, I can't think of her name, Jansen. She's like blowing up right now. And I followed her on Instagram for a while. I still follow her, but she's like, wow, she's blowing up. She does great crowd work. And you're just like, wow, you are on the... It's like me at a party, but she's doing it because I feel like I can do that in a crowd,
Mm-hmm.
but in an audience to just riff like that. It's amazing. Hold on. Do we have a tissue? Because my nose is running.
This episode is brought to you by ASMR. I don't know what any of those letters stand for.
I'm gonna go ahead and wipe my nose now because the top of my nostrils always get a little bit runny because I'm getting older and I think I have allergies, and also the studio is really cool.
When will it end? When? I don't know. I don't understand why people are tintillated by ASMR.
I love it. It makes my hair stick on. It makes me I get a tingle on my spine and in my butt area.
But does it do?
Makes you feel weird in a good way.
In a good way, but not the good way.
Not like sexually or not anything turned on. It makes my hair stand up. Like I like that little feeling when you do it. It's giving me chills right now just doing it.
You can do it to yourself. I love it so much. Oh,
you don't like it?
It's not. It doesn't. It's not like nails on a chalkboard, but I just don't get it because it makes me think about like weird dudes that are like, oh yeah, that's the stuff. It's like,
oh yeah, that's
about?
like, well, someone's getting off to mukbang where someone just slurps shrimp.
Well, it could be many other forms of seafood, but yes.
Yes.
I would like. I'm so hungry I could mukbang right now.
Really? What's your favorite meal?
Starving.
What are you wanting right now?
What I'm wanting right now, and what I'm actually going to eat, are two completely different things because there's a KFC next door.
We've never been to KFC. He's never been to a KFC. I don't love KFC. You like KFC?
I don't love it. I'm a proximity eater. I will eat the closest thing to me. So I have the KFC app. I get good deals. I'm somewhere between a chicken pot pie in my mind and like maybe a 3-piece.
Oh, John, they do have a chicken pot pie.
I love chicken pot pie.
And it's big.
Do you like chicken pot pie?
I am a chicken pot pie-er.
Where does he need to go?
Marie Callender?
Marie Callender's.
No, John. The place in Pasadena.
Oh, Moffitt's.
Have you been to Moffitt's Chicken Pot Pie Diner?
No.
We binge dated in the car, and their potato salad's great. It's an old school diner. They play 90s and 80s, and it's called Moffitt's. Moffetts. Moffats. It's like
I'll keep it up.
It's delicious. I mean, it really is worth going out there. We went out there. We've gone out there twice now for it.
Moffitt's.
We debated when we were looking for a place to move close by.
There was a Moffat that we went to school with.
There was?
Sarah Moffat.
Don't know her.
Sure?
If I did, I'm sorry, Sarah. I don't.
Maybe it wasn't Sarah. That place looks insanely good.
It's very delicious.
Have you been to the diner that they shot Reservoir Dogs in?
What diner was that?
I don't remember the name of it.
No, because I was like the Dresden, but the Dresden Swingers. No, I haven't.
It's cool to be there, but the food's not that great.
That's many places in LA. It's like the
almost,
kitsch.
Yeah.
I just like good food.
Same.
I'll go out of my way, but see, I'll go out of my way. I won't do proximity. I'll be like, I can walk there. I have to take I will get to the place to get the food. But KFC, I'll be like, I also am type 1, so I have to is it worth my insulin?
Right.
I have to go. Is it worth me spiking my sugars, worrying about? Excuse me, I just burped. Anything or everything. But there's also other great food around where you are.
Not here. Not that I can just go and get and come back without getting in the car.
Fair. Okay.
Parking here is the 7th level of hell, and losing your parking spot for lunch is not worth it. Now, I'd like to get a microwave and a refrigerator.
You should do a little
here.
refrigerator here. If this keeps going, I would bring snacks here. I would have a cheese plate for us. Do you do cheese?
I cheese.
You do cheese and meats?
I've cheesed.
I'm a cheese and meat girl.
Yeah. Cheese affects me a lot more as I age than I thought it would.
Really? As a kid, you thought you were going to have a great lactose relationship as an adult?
No. I just didn't realize the effects that cheese had on a body until maybe 5 years ago.
Oh, I knew. And I would still do it, but have problems every day in middle school and high school.
It's just the stoppage of work isn't worth.
Oh.
You know?
Yeah, I'm better now, but I used to go to Rockola Cafe. Remember Rockola?
I do.
And I'd go there, and I would get their bacon cheese fries with ranch dipping sauce, a large Dr. Pepper, and then I'd have horrible diarrhea.
Interesting.
And I'd go again a week later.
I would eat pizza every night of the week if it wasn't a full union strike.
What's your favorite pizza?
Costco.
Like the Costco hot dog?
The full pizza. Not just a slice, but like you get a large, it's just the one size that they have. It's $9.99.
No. Hey, we like it.
I think it's fantastic.
My mouth just watered.
Yeah.
My mouth waters when I like something.
I may just have to stop by Costco on the way home because it's that good.
John, what do you love from Costco?
I'm a hot dog dude.
How many? John will go. We'll
back
go
to
at
back dog slam.
We'll go at 10 a.m. and he's like, I'm probably gonna get a hot dog. and we'll suck down a hot dog. He'll eat most of it. I'll have a little bit. He likes ketchup on his hot dog, which is crazy.
First of all, don't talk to him that way.
Wow.
Ketchup is a necessity next to the drizzle of mustard. Now, if you can only have one condiment, gun to your head.
Mustard.
Yeah, it's a mustard on a hot dog. Do you not put mustard on your hot dog, John?
I do half and half, so we eat it and then we kiss in the middle like Letty and Tramp.
Whoa, wait. You don't go a bead of ketchup all the way down and a bead of mustard all the way down. You go
Half
ketchup
and half.
on one side, mustard on the other.
He's a ketchup person. Ketchup boy.
That's actually the coolest thing I've ever heard.
It's cute, but also my mustard half is like 2 bites and his is like 75% ketchup. And I think it's on purpose.
Wait a minute. When you say we go half and half, you mean you cut the dog in half and he gets the ketchup half and you get the mustard half?
No, it's much more sloppy. We eat it together. And
Lady in the Tramp style?
Yeah.
Loosely. A lot of napkins. John usually spills it on himself.
They're $1.50. Why are we not getting our own hot dogs?
Because we're trying to watch our weight. I do try to watch. Because I also know I'm going to eat. Sometimes, too, I will say we also get an ice cream or a piece of pizza. We don't do the hot buns or the hot chicken rolls or whatever.
There's ranch in the chicken rolls.
Disgusting.
There's ranch in the chicken rolls.
Warm ranch in the chicken rolls.
What are we doing?
Remember, John, we had that and it was disgusting?
Yeah.
I don't eat white condiments at all.
Whoa, you don't eat ranch?
I don't eat ranch, blue cheese, sour cream, or cottage cheese.
Some of those are fine. I don't care.
It's all smell-based.
Mayonnaise?
I will eat mayonnaise on a turkey sandwich the day after Thanksgiving, and sometimes I will additionally toast my grilled cheese with it because that makes a golden crust.
It does. Wait a minute. No ranch?
Never. Ranch makes me want to... Oh, and I'm also throwing yogurt in the hat now, which is not a dressing or a condiment. But I do eat whipped cream, which I think is a topping.
I suck the air out of the whipped cream before, a little whip it sometimes, and then the whipped cream goes bad.
You've had a whip it problem your whole life.
I guess so, because I've brought it up way too much. Just a fun little sneaky hack.
But no one will ever know because no one will hear the first episode that we did.
That's true. But now they will be able to reference and know going forward. We're building on the fact that we need to take care of Jen. Thumbs up.
Jen Whippet Bartels.
Jen Whippet Bartels.
That would have been a Devo. Perfect time for a Devo stinger.
Do we want to do one more call?
I think we only have one more call.
Okay, let's get to the last call. Let me tell you something.
What's good? It's Trey. I've been really struggling to wrap my mind around this Bitcoin exchange. I've got so many coins and I lose track. I do listen to podcasts. I do listen to things that try to guide me. But I just can't seem to find a way. I keep losing money, and I don't understand why. It's not chill. Everyone's making money, but me, it seems like, what can I do to make more money? Just hit me back with some info, some intel, what you guys think is tight or not tight about that. So, cool.
Did he say Bitcoin?
Yeah, he says he's into Bitcoin. Then he said he has a lot of coins, which I don't. He sounded like maybe he's talking about loose change.
There's many different kinds of coins. There's thousands of altcoins.
I know nothing about Bitcoin.
I'm pretty well versed in Bitcoin.
Are you really?
I am also way down. We're having a very, very bad 2 weeks. Even though my advisor told me to sell everything 2 weeks ago when it was at the top, and I did not listen.
Who's this advisor? Is it like a 1-800 number? Or you have a financial advisor?
It's a YouTube guy. I've been watching him every day for the last 5 years. He made me a lot of money, and he goes, I'm getting out because I think everything's going to fail next week. And I go, all right, I'll pull 30% of my funds. And I pulled 30% of my funds.
You should have pulled more?
I should have pulled the whole thing.
Who do you manage with Bitcoin-wise?
Manage?
No, do you have an app on your... I had an app that my friend was like, just throw a little money into it.
Mm-hmm.
And then I watched it, and then I got annoyed, and then I didn't care. And I don't know enough about it, so then I stopped. I'm very not financially well-versed when it comes to playing the market or making money with my money, which stinks, but I don't feel like I ever learned that. Is there a specific app you use to buy, sell, or trade Bitcoin or whatever?
Yes, the most common one that everybody uses is Coinbase.
That's what I had.
Yes, that's for first-time coin buyers. They take an enormous fee. It's harder to make money. It's like the Walmart of cryptocurrency.
Oh.
I use Binance US because I can do options trading.
Are you trading every day?
No.
Does it do it for you? You got to go in and manually do it.
I will buy a coin and I will set a sell price. And when it hits that, it auto triggers to sell. And all I know is that I get an email and it's like, you sold some coins today. And that means I hit my target for that coin.
I'll talk offline about this because I want to know more about it. But I guess this guy was asking how to, I guess what are the steps? You're going to have to answer this. Let you tell him something. How did you, like, quickly, you just download that app, and then do you have to have a financial advisor YouTube person, or is there someone you want to say that could help you guide if you're interested in making?
Here's the thing. If you don't know how to do chart analytics, then you shouldn't be day trading anything.
What's chart analytics?
It's 702s, it's Fibonacci's. It's like making sure that there's a cyclical cycle to almost all trading. So if you don't know how to chart, you're better off just sticking your money in like an S&P 500 ETF and just letting it ride.
That's what I do.
Smart to do. It tracks with the S&P 500, which has made a profit the last 13 years in a row. So that's why our parents are all not giving us their houses.
Yes.
Because they all had the money to get in at the big dip in 2001 or 94 after the crash of 94, and then again in 2001 after 9/11, and then again after the crash in 2008. Like, they were all smart enough to pull their money out and then dump right back in, and they all bought their houses for less than $100,000 that are all worth over $1 million.
I know.
So
I know that.
This is a completely separate topic, but to answer the question about like how do you make money in Bitcoin, you do not play in the market. It's like gambling.
I love
like you
gambling.
can get very, very lucky, and I have many times, but I wouldn't call it skill. It's just like I had a little bit of boredom. I'm freelance, so when I'm not working, I'll dabble in crypto and I'll move some stuff around, and every once in a while I get very lucky.
Like a bull and bear market?
Yes, but for cryptocurrency, it goes in 4-year cycles. So like I got into cryptocurrency in 2015. So I got to ride the first couple of waves, and then I knew that every 4 years at a certain time of the year, it was the time to go heavy, and I did. But this year's not hitting the way it used to hit, and a lot of people are getting hurt.
Yeah, I don't know. I have a little gambling addiction in me.
Let's talk about gambling.
I mean, I'm a real big gambler.
I love to gamble.
But I'm like a, I don't want to say trash person, but I will grab a vodka soda, disappear for 3 hours, and use slots that I have to figure out how to play.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, I've made, John, remember that one time? I played 2 rounds.
Money train pulled in.
$1,600.
Was it called Money Train?
Money Express, Express Train, Express Money or something. It's a locomotive, and then if you hit big, you hit big. And I've won like $1,800, $1,500. I won like, $400 or $500 out here or there. Blackjack. I like blackjack and I like slots. What are yours?
I've been all the way around the casino, and I would take years at like roulette and then years at craps. I mean, I played so much craps that I will have free rooms in Vegas probably for the rest of my life.
I used to have that too.
Yeah.
Because I'd play and I'd spend. And when I was married, he was a doctor, and we would just go and spend. And then I was like, I love my slots.
Craps is the fastest way to free rooms. If like this isn't helping anybody get to Bitcoin, but if you want to get free rooms in Vegas, you play craps, because the minimum bet per hand and the minimum hourly. So you have to get a minimum of a $40 bet for a 4-hour session to be qualified for free rooms. So the fastest way to do that is to play craps, because you can lay a $40 bet and you can let the dice roll. So you're getting credit for that $40 that you put down on the craps table every single time the dice roll, even though you only put the $40 down one time.
Oh, that's interesting.
So it's the most economical way to get rated.
That's smart. That's like playing credit cards, right, or something.
But then I graduated to, once I started, like, my career kind of took off in like 2015, 16, then I wasn't going to Vegas to change my life anymore. Because when I was a production assistant and making $200 a day, I would try to go to Vegas with my last $200 and make $1,000. That would have changed my life. That would be great. But when I started making a decent amount of money as an assistant director and a director, then it was like, well, what am I going to do with $1,000? Not that I know that sounds really bougie, but like, I'm not going to Vegas to change my life anymore. I'm going to Vegas for entertainment.
Yeah.
So I switched over to slots, and then I switched over to corporate slots, which is where you and I go together, maybe the 3 of us, and we all have $100 in our hand, and we pick a machine together. Preferably the first one is by the drink lady, and then there's a treasurer.
I love this.
Yes, and we all take turns hitting the button. You could choose the denomination. Maybe you like a minimum bet. Maybe John likes a maximum bet. But we have a rule, up and out. If we're up over 10%, we cash out. The treasurer puts the money in his pocket. We go into the next machine, and we do fresh cash every time. The treasurer pays for all of tips out, pays for all the cabs.
What happened if the treasurer gets hammered?
Well, the treasurer, it's going to be a different treasurer every night.
Okay.
So, and you can pass it off. Like after a couple hours of being the treasurer, like, guys, I think I've had a couple too many. Would anyone like to take over the responsibility?
I
of being
lost all the money, guys. I'm going to bed.
So I never carry a wallet in Vegas. I take my ID and my player's card and my room key, and I put them in, and I wrap my funds around it. I go to the player's desk, and I ask for a lucky rubber band, and I wrap my money in the lucky rubber band around my player's card, my ID, and my room key, and I put that in my front pocket. So when we're playing corporate, the slips come out, they go in my back pocket. When we're out of corporate funds and we only have slips, we go to the machine. We cash the funds out. And then at that time, as a member of a corporation, you can say, I would like to cash out right now. I'd like my winnings and my original buy-in. Or if we're down, you can say, I'd like the remainder of my money. Or you say, let's run it back. I'll be the treasurer this time.
John, isn't that fun?
That is so much fun.
It's the best way to get like 5 people to play one machine, and we're all getting drinks. So here's what happens. The waitress will walk up and go, you guys are all playing this one machine? And it's 5 beers, 5 shots, please. And she's like, what? And then you put a $20 bill on her tray and go,
oh, that's how you do it anytime.
Yeah.
You have to make them love you because they'll forget about you. You'll be in a corner by yourself and you're like, I need another wine.
And if you give her $20,
she'll remember you.
She'll not only remember you, she'll go across the casino floor to find you.
Yep.
Because she thinks she's going to get a 20 off you every time.
Yep.
But now, I said all that to say this. Now I sit at the bar and I play the games on the computer at the bar.
Huh.
I'm a Keno
If
man.
you guys ever want to, we should do a double date to Vegas. I would go.
I'm down.
I really love Vegas. John, I love Vegas.
Corporate.
You're just
Corporate
saying
gambler.
buzzwords.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know if that answered the question about Bitcoin, but I do think it actually answered it because you kind of just don't want to be reckless with it. So I think it's smart.
You just want to stay the away from cryptocurrency in general.
I mean, I want to pick your brain more, but now that's a let me tell you something. I had to look at it to see what we wrote for another day. I think, is that all our calls?
One more.
Oh.
Two more.
All right, let's go.
Run it.
I'm just getting. This is Rory. I'm just kind of getting super worried about this 3-eye atlas. It's supposed to come into the atmosphere. I think it's behind the sun or something. I don't know if you have any insights. Aliens, God, alien gods. I don't know. I'm just struggling out there, y'all. Thank you.
That's the meteor.
It is. Went behind the sun.
What's it called? 3-eye atlas?
3-eye atlas.
Why isn't a cool name like Zippy?
Because the way that there's a catalog system.
But come on, that's boring. I'm not going to remember that. I would remember like, where's Zippy today? Zippy's getting close.
I agree. That is more fun, like a hurricane naming system.
Why not? Because I remember Hurricane Fran.
Yeah.
I don't remember A1 Atlas, but I remember Zippy.
Yeah.
Zippy the meteor. So he's hiding behind the sun now?
He went around the sun, came back with some friends.
Really?
Yeah. There's a whole thing about whether or not it's an alien ship. So when it was first discovered, it was like, oh, there's this 12-mile wide thing that's approaching us. It looks like a megastructure. It's not. It's a comet. The reason why people are like, oh, it's got a front light on it like a spaceship. In the vacuum of space, there's no gravity, right? So this thing, comets have tails. This has a nose. It's got stuff in front of it that broke off. So it looks like it's exuding light out of the front.
It ends up being a Ford Focus.
Yeah. It's the Tesla coming back to us that Elon Musk shot out of a rocket. That's
the Atlas is about to come.
Do you two celebrate Halloween?
In what way?
Like, do you pass out candy, dress up, go to parties? Like, do you?
Yes.
Do you guys do couples costumes?
I did with exes, and now I don't. Now, like last year, I was trying to get Elta MD sponsorship because they're my favorite sunscreen, and I dressed up as Elta MD, which is a sunscreen, and everyone loved it, especially in LA. Everyone's like, I use that. We went to a party where we didn't have kids, so I felt a little FOMO-y because it's like 5 times a year you want a kid, and that would be where I would rent a kid because it was it's this cool like street fair festival up in like the Los Feliz rich area, and John and I went. And John, what were you? Did you just have a creepy mask on?
I was a devil.
He was a devil.
Mm.
We carved pumpkins. We made drinks. We went trick-or-treating with my friend who has a kid, and he's adorable. And because I was dressed up, I got candies too. So that's kind of fun. And that was it. And then I've gone to some like fun rager parties back in my day and been like fun, more in-depth characters. I don't know what we're going to do this year. What about you?
I don't know. Every year I just assume that she's going to dress me as something.
And are you right?
I got away without doing anything. Last year we just sat at the house, and we have a gate around the house so kids can't come up and knock on the door.
You don't want to give them... I love the joy it brings.
I don't want to give them candy. I have a friend, a Mormon friend, who during pandemic made a chute like out of PVC pipes from his front door to the sidewalk.
And it just shot out sweeties?
It was like a little, like a slot car racer
Yeah.
is? It's like a little slot car. So you'll put a little Snickers in it and it would just slide down the tube and the kid would hold his bag. Bloop.
Was the G-force fast? Because I feel like, what if it was like, I got to get closer. And then all of a sudden, bam.
Like a shotgun.
Tommy.
Yeah, Tommy's dead.
Tommy got taken out by a Snickers.
Death by Snickers. No, it was a very gradual slope.
Oh.
Like it would plop out at the end. Plop is another word that I don't like.
Plop isn't fun. But also
plop. Plop. Fizz, fizz. Oh, what a relief it is. Yeah, John.
Is that the pink stuff that helps your tummy?
Alka-Seltzer.
Alka-Seltzer.
It's the
Do
old
they
school.
still make that?
I think so. 'Cause
Isn't
if you
it just
feed-
bubble water?
If you feed
with
them
chalk?
to seagulls, they explode.
That's not real.
I don't think so. I don't even want to get fact checked on it because I want to move back to the beach.
All right. Well, I'm excited for Halloween, and now I need to know an update on if she makes you. I need to hang out with Lisa more. I love that you come home and you're like, babe, and she's like, get ready. This is what we're doing.
Mm-hmm. She drags me to everything I don't want to do, and when about 5 minutes into getting there, I'm like, this is the most fun I've ever had in my whole life. But the entire ride there, I'm like, what are we doing this for? This is dumb. You're stupid for recommending it. I'm glad you drove. I wouldn't have gone. And then the whole way home, I'm like, you're an amazing woman, and you're the smartest person I've ever met. And how did you find out about this in like amazing deal? And then we have a good time.
John, do you feel that way?
Yes.
No, John, you can't just say
The delay is everything. Yes.
like I'm pinching him from here.
Ow.
Stop. He likes it too. He doesn't. He's an introvert. He would lock me in a cage and we would just hang out in the house all day. But I'm like, no, we have to go do stuff.
Yeah.
I'm really social.
Do you have rituals? Do you have things you do? Like every Friday we go to the Shrimp Froggy truck and we go to that's parked at the brewery and we have 2 beers while we wait for our shrimp fries and then we take it home and watch TV.
That's cute. No, I mean, when I will say this, like we're such best friends that we have a lot of fun just with ourselves, like, and not like fun. Like I'm talking, we have dance parties. We did Coachella, where the whole weekend we watched Coachella from the couch because they streamed it really well this year.
Yeah.
And we just like made some drinks, we ordered food, and we had a dance party, and it was phenomenal. And we jammed out to Jimmy Eat World, and we jammed out to Lady Gaga, and it was a whole weekend. We do a lot of concerts together. And we forget about concerts, and then towards the end of the summer, we have FOMO, and then we'll accidentally go to 5 concerts within a week.
Yeah.
Literally, we'll do Hollywood Bowl back to back, and it's like painful on the wallet, it's painful on the body, but I don't want to miss out.
I should have invited you guys to Heim last week at the forum.
Can I save space?
What's that?
Save space?
It depends on if you're going to say anything bad about Heim. Okay.
It's not bad about Heim. I think everyone can have an opinion on music. I like the acting that I've seen some of the sisters do. I think they're really cool, and I think it's awesome that they're performers. I don't love their music.
That's fair.
That's okay. I mean, I also am not big on like, oh, I hate that band. Like, I'm not that person. If you're out there doing it, props. And then also, I like some of it. I just don't think I'd go to the concert.
I only go because my best friend's the tour manager.
Oh, perfect. Like I like if you like I went to Chicago recently and I was like, I'm good. I can hear Saturday in the Park and we could get out of here.
In Chicago.
No, I went to Chicago. I was
Let me tell you something.
What?
I like to make it weird like that.
Oh, you did.
I did.
You don't even know where you're flying to next week.
I'm flying to Midway, which is near Chicago, and then I'm going to a city west of Chicago.
You sound like you're about to get abducted, but know it.
I'm getting paid to go.
Okay, well that's
So
then.
I feel like I'm getting abducted because I don't want to leave my little puppy.
Yeah, little pups. Well, hopefully he's feeling better.
Yes.
Do we have any more calls?
I think there's one more.
All right, let's wrap it up.
Is it you again?
Could be anybody.
Hi, I'm just like having a really hard time right now. I'm really confused. I'm
played
just
this.
like
We
really
played it.
Oh, that was the
sore.
last
I
one.
knew
Yeah,
that
was
you
it
were
done.
gonna Call. Is
wet water.
Is water
It's wet water.
wet?
Old news. Wet water.
Hi. I'm
Okay,
just,
I
like,
don't want to
having
hear
a-
her again. I care about her, but I don't want to hear her
It's
again.
on
I'm just,
repeat.
Like, having a really hard time right now.
It's just in my head. What if you guys couldn't hear this and it's just her question in my head? Hi, I'm having a really hard time. Hi, I'm having a really.
Over and over
over.
and over.
Well, I feel like we told people things.
We did.
I also feel like I learned a lot about Bitcoin, about you and Lisa's relationship, about our aversion to certain words.
We learned about corporate gambling.
We did learn about. I really enjoy that fact.
Informative.
And
Yeah.
it was an informative thing, and I feel like we helped a lot of people who, at the end of the day, may or may not have needed help.
Oh yeah, nobody needs our help.
Nobody needs our help.
No.
The Exist one was good.
But I learned a lot about this thing.
Our dynamic?
Yeah, Coachella.
Coachella's fun.
Mhm.
We do like we keep ourselves entertained. We're very fun household. We laugh a lot.
That's good.
It's very good.
Yeah.
It's very nice.
I am not the funny one in my relationship, which is really depressing because I fancy myself a comedian. The stuff that comes out of Lisa's mouth is just the funniest thing I have ever heard in my whole life.
John, what do you think the balance is on our funny?
I think you're more outgoing funny, and I'm more subtle.
Yeah, I agree with that. John has zingers, and when he feels comfortable, he's fire. But I think but I think yeah, I love when I can. Don't you love when you can make your partner laugh? I made him laugh the other day. I do imitations of NPR and what NPR people sound like.
Oh, you do have an NPR voice.
Hey, what's up? This is Marina Shanto, and I want to welcome you back to our next edition of Eclectic Rhythms by Timmy Tom Todd and Little Boy Feet. After that, we're going to bring you back to Vegan Vegums.
Yeah, like I could
Did
go
you
on
just
and
dome
on.
that?
Yeah, I just like, and I will do it all day, and he'll laugh at some and then really get into some, and he's like, Jennifer, that was the funniest thing you said all day, and he'll like, it's so fun when you make someone you love laugh.
It's better than making an entire audience laugh.
Oh yeah, they don't know. Yeah, I'm also trying. I'm just in the car with him. I'm doing my own thing. I am so safe with him that I'm like, because a lot of times it is funny or it doesn't hit, but it's so fun when you have that about somebody. So.
Oh, she doesn't let me slide. If something's not funny, she goes, nope.
Yeah. Oh, sometimes, yeah. Well, today in the car, he kept going, my name's Teed. And then I was like, not funny, John. And he was like, and then he kept doing songs with Teed in it. And then I was like, can you just stop? It's still not funny. And he's like, I don't care if you think it's funny. I'm going to do it.
Sometimes you just have to make yourself laugh.
He did.
I get so tickled at the things that I think will make her laugh that aren't funny that it's so super funny to me, and I just end up rolling on the floor laughing.
And sometimes you have to do that. Sometimes you get in a kooky mood.
Mm-hmm.
But cool. Well, I mean, how do we end this?
We don't.
Let me tell you something.
Let me tell you something, my friend.
Let me tell you something.
Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something.
Let me tell you something. Let me tell you.
Let me tell you something.
Let me tell you something, Ultimatrix.
Let me tell you something you already know. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something.
Let me tell you something else, man.